gonna drop back and he heaves it up like Kate Upton's huge movie.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? Today is part of a two-part video compilation of me. Basically, I'm gonna be a cheeser today. I'm running with the 49ers, and I want to see, why do people cheese? Why is it so fun? What is the appeal of being basically a dickbag online, playing with the Niners, running max coverage, and running a cheesy offense, going for onside kicks, going for two? I want to see why people do that. Oh, and see, there you go. That's why, because you get user picks when you max coverage, and people make mistakes, and then you hit him with Frank Gore here. So I'm running with the Niners. Obviously, he's got the Patriots there. Oh, look, it's so easy when you can just throw it to Vernon Davis. And here, you know, cheesy skinny post. Mario Manningham holds on to the ball. Yeah, it's pretty simple. So in this two-part video, number one, this is the first part where I just be a complete cheese ball. And then in the second part, I'm going to play him straight up. So the rules are, I have to go for it on every fourth, unless it's, you know, ridiculous. And here I just make a horrible read. I actually hit the wrong button. So looks like my cheesing experiment is not going too good so far. Throwing interception. Okay, but you have to go for it on every fourth. No punting. You can hit field goals if it makes sense. But, you know, if it's 4th and 10 or less, you have to go for it. Onside kick most of the time. 2-point conversion most of the time. Crap load of max coverage. Offense, you know, it's got to be some type of shotgun where you stay in that same formation, or, you know, modify. But really, basically, money plays. And, you know, going through this, I figured out my offense is pretty cheesy to begin with. So here he scores on me, and then a horrible throw by Colin Kaepernick. But basically, to me, that's what an online cheeser is. It's basically somebody that uses the game mistakes. Here you go, 4th and 4. Oh, and he throws up yellow. Yeah, so maybe cheesers don't win. Maybe. But when you have the 49ers, this is what happens. Why am I showing this? Why am I showing a kickoff? Oh, because Ted Ginn, look, here's 1 broken tackle, 2 broken tackles, and he's going to take it up the sideline here, and he's just gone. So thank you for the gift touchdown, computer. And here, just to get under the guy's skin, because everybody does this online. Oh, Andy Lee is going to go for the onside. I don't know how. Andy Lee has got to be the most Asian white person. How many Andy Lees do you know that are not Asian? I'm just saying, you could just go through any yearbook and just be like Andy Lee, and then you can just see like picture of 8 different Asian kids. Anyways, I'm Asian, so I can make those jokes. You know, I went to Lee High School in Virginia, and we used to say that so many Asians would love to go to Lee. Because, oh, Lee High School. Oh. All right, anyway, so I was down 14-0, but now look at Frank Gore breaking cheesy ass tackles. And getting a first down off of what should have been a loss, but there I get stupid. But, you know, I'm running out of shotgun doubles week, and I will post a tutorial on that. And then look at Michael Crabtree fighting for extra yards, and of course 3rd and inches. What are you gonna do? You're gonna cheese ball with the QB sneak. It's an almost unstoppable play, especially with Colin Kaepernick. Here I make a good read, and I get a little extra yards, and up there on the that play is pretty cheesy too. It's a split close. You put a screen to one side and a wheel on the other, and the wheel is so hard to defend in this game, so why not do it? I mean, it's cheesy. And then here I finally hit Mr. Vernon Davis, who doesn't drop those, and then I go for 2. But of course, see, and there Mario Manningham drops it as wide open. That's what should happen. EA should have AI that just punishes you for being stupid. But here, I max coverage again. That had nothing to do with me. I just put Rodgers out there, or I put a lineman out in the flat. I max coverage, and I made him make him, or I didn't make him make a bad read, but it's almost impossible if you're not prepared for max coverage. And here my Asian brother Andy Lee tries for the onside kick again. But, you know, he did actually have a good onside kick fighting strategy. But here I'm up 19-14. cheesing is definitely paying off because I'm max coveraging and I've got the Niners, and that had nothing to do with me there either. Brock, the safety, just went in front of his guy and got the pick, and he didn't drop it. And, you know, if you watch this game, I was a little rusty with my offense, and here's a perfect example where he should have had an interception. That was a horrible read by me. But what do? I go right back to the cheese play, and oh, this time he gets me. My bad. But, you know, he doesn't really punish me that bad in this game, and you'll see, for making bad reads because he's got the Patriots. And then he had his own level of cheese, which is the single back ace with the 2 tight end streaks. Very difficult to defend because with the pass lead feature in Madden, which is such a glitch, you can go right or left, and here he goes. Now, there he made a mistake, but he goes through this the whole game with these 2 tight end streaks. And there should have been an interception. But, you know, that's what should happen, is a fat lineman should drop interceptions. But here he goes for it on 4th, but he falls down trying to dive for the 1st down, I guess was his intention. But he tapped the X button and he falls short of the 1st down. Or maybe he was falling down to take the field goal. But anyways, garbage time here, and thankfully I get sacked and don't chuck up an interception. So for some reason I get the ball back and he kicks to me, which, you know, fine. You know, if you're a straight up player, great. But I'm cheesing on you, buddy. I'm cheesing hard, man. And then Frank Gore is just running up. Look at him falling forward for extra cheesy ass yards. Yeah, I'm gonna say cheesy a lot. You know what I'm saying? This is some straight Monterey Jack in this game. Monterey Jack, got some brie. I don't know how I know about brie. I've been to a wine tasting in my lifetime. We got some cheddar, what's that other stuff? Mozzarella. We even got, what's that cheese? Polio string cheese. Remember that stuff? It's like cheese that comes in a wrapper, and then it's like a stick of cheese. Look at Frank Gore getting more yards. And then you like peel off strings of awful cheese, and I should have been punished for that. And then you eat it, and you're like, man, and then see, if he's gonna hit me with his tight end streaks, I'm gonna do the same because I got Vernon Davis. And watch this, Mario Manningham one-handed, and was that a touchdown? Yeah, of course it was a touchdown because this is cheesy as crap. And then finally I catch him slipping, and I get my 2 points back. And Andy Lee, yes, I believe Andy Lee is Korean. He is not a white guy from California at all. He is now in my Asian family. He's gonna be at my next family reunion. Andy Lee, man, I'm just saying, dude is Asian. I don't care what his picture says. He's honorary. Look, and he goes for the streaks again, and it doesn't work that time. But eventually, you know, he's gonna get. Oh, and Alden Smith just is a beast in coverage because it's cheesy. But look, he goes to the Hernandez Gronkowski. Now, I mean, as a gauge of ability in this game, yeah, maybe the guy I played wasn't all that great. But, you know, this is why people cheese, because against people of average or lesser, or maybe, you know, not as veteran ability, cheesing works. It just does. Here I hit Manningham, you know, and you see I stay in the same shotgun doubles formation the whole time. I basically run just 5 plays like this, the skinny post, which gives me a huge chunk of yards. And if you make proper reads and you know your playbook, well, there I don't make a proper read. Pretty much your offense can be made almost unstoppable, especially with the Niners when they don't drop balls, when Vernon Davis catches balls on the run. Here I do make a proper read right there to Michael Crabtree, and he just streaks across the field. I'm about ready to put this game away, but I think he finally does stop me. Vernon Davis drops the ball, but he finally does stop me on 3rd down, and I'm not stupid. What's the point of cheesing? Is to win. It's 4th and 15. Of course I'm going to take the points. I'm going to put him in a hole because, and I did not onside because of this crap like this. I max coverage, and he throws it right to my man Goldson right here in the middle of the field. And now I don't have to worry because I have the Niners defense, and I'm just going to get turnovers because of nothing that I've done other than calling this right vanilla play and putting a couple guys into coverage. And then on one play, I call the cheese ball, skinny post, and that's basically going to end the game for him. I'm up 2 touchdowns. I go for the onside, and I go for the 2-point. But, you know, again, the onside did not pay off in this game, but why not? Why not? Because the guy just chucks up it, you know, when you have the Niners they're gonna chuck it. There, I should have had one. Patrick Willis, who's the Superman in this game. I guess he's just can do anything. He can cover. He can tackle. He's just so unfair in this game. I don't know if EA just looks at the limits of human potential in football, but you know they don't really program. You know they give these players ratings, and then you know they act on the ratings, not what an actual human being could do. And here he actually streaks me again with the same cheesy play. I knew it was coming, but I figured he would go to something different. And what do cheesers do when they have the lead? They clock. That's the other part of cheesing, is just being a general clockhead. And this game took almost an hour to play, and that's why this video is a little bit longer than normal. And here my man, I felt so bad for this guy because I intentionally cheesed him, and then he sends me this message because I come out in the V formation, and he's like, "Your girl, oh, my feelings are hurt for not going forward and taking the skill points." And so, you know, I'm just laughing because, you know, I felt bad that I picked this guy as my cheese, as the brunt of my 49ers cheese experiment. And here I sent him a message back, and not to, yeah, okay, you know, here's what I say to him. I was gonna say I don't usually play this way, but I felt that I would just leave it at that. I was just like, haha, I cheesed you, man. Sorry, my bad. And basically the clock runs out while I was doing that, and that's the end of the game. So why do people cheese? Because it works. And I do give him a little positive feedback. So maybe you want to try this. Maybe you want to play a game where you're just a total dickbag. Do what you want. My second part of this series is going to be me playing straight up, and actually played that game this morning. And we'll see when I edit and throw that up. So anyways, here's my video about cheesing. Yep, cheesing pays off. So 5 points.